Alright, so it has been like 3 or 4 months since I have made an actual visual video where I myself am in it. It's been, yeah, 3 or 4 months, something like that. So I thought I would just like make a real quick short one. I don't really have any topics or any conversation I can share with you right now. Nothing that's coming to mind quite yet, but I thought it was, just the right thing to do, I guess. At least give you some sort of video of myself after so much time. Like I said, like I put in the description of my last video, I'm doing a lot of organizing, spatial reorganizing, and, as an artist, I sort of have been accumulating lots of supplies, and it was becoming sort of a clutter, so I just started to reorganize and revamp it a bit in here. So I've been kind of busy, but I've got it pretty much under control, and, I'll be able to make these videos a little more on the regular. Is what I'm hoping. That's the goal, that's the idea here, is to get more of a regularity to my channel here for you. I've recently kind of gotten into rapping. This is something I sort of attached to very easily around the age of like somewhere between 9, 10, and 11 years old. And it's kind of like a wonder to me a bit because I never experienced the radio until I was much older, actually. I don't know, I guess sort of a sheltered life, but, I just didn't do that, I guess. That's me. The radio thing. So, rap was never talked about. I was raised by my grandma. She didn't like rap at all. She liked country. But as far as I knew at that age, she never talked about rap. Rap was never brought up. I never understood rap other than like whatever it is I seem to have known at that age. So I find it really interesting that I somehow wanted to be this rapper. And was never really shown, taught, heard anything about rap. So, I actually went so far at that age as to write a page of lyrics, all which had a very foul language sort of approach to it. And the bus driver found it, and I was seriously like 9, 10, 11 years old, and they called the principal up, and they told him about what I had done, and brought me all the way back, had me go to the principal with my paper, and they read it over, and they said detention for it. And this was the first and only time I ever received detention. And that was like my first page of lyrics as a rapper. That's what I did. And I was like busy memorizing it on the bus when the school bus driver found it. And she was like, "Oh my God, you wrote this?" Probably surprised by the profanity, considering I'm like such a very kind, good-natured, quiet, well-behaved, well-mannered, you know what I mean. And it's like, I don't know, they're just words, it's not like I can't be both of these things. And I was like, yeah, I'm trying to memorize it, it was my first song, and I was like talking, and she's like, okay, we're gonna take you right back. I'm like, what? So I like totally didn't get it, obviously. I didn't understand this as being like a bad language. As like in rapper mode, I didn't get that. Any other time I'd be like, oh yeah, of course I know that is. It's like obviously inappropriate, but in rapper mode, I was like, obviously this is what I'm gonna write, no big deal. Not a problem. I didn't get it. So anyways, to that notion, I got my very first and only detention ever. Not even in high school, nothing. I never received another detention after that. So it's kind of funny how this whole like rapper thing played out as far as like its beginnings, its introduction in my life. And like the fact that I'm finally starting it up right now again, I suppose. Like finally, I don't really know what happened. Like it's such a huge gap from like that age, but like I'm getting into it. So like hopefully eventually I will spit out a rap with a beat that I think is particularly listen worthy, I suppose, enough to share with you guys and stuff. But until then, I'll just keep working on it. I mean, I just started last year in July. Was my first session, I guess. And then it was a long time. Like, I think January 12th of this year. You know, not too long ago, I did my second session. All that time in between, and I didn't do anything in between there. And I noticed some improvements. So, you know, I'll get there to a point where I find something where I feel comfortable enough sharing and stuff. And it'll be another thing to add to my channel, is like something to switch it up or whatever. So I just thought I'd share that with you. That's really all I can think of, though. Like, seriously, maybe I'll eventually give you a tour of the place as far as like me organizing and cleaning it up. But it's like really not a big deal. But maybe eventually. So I hope this finds you well, this video. I hope you enjoyed this short clip of me after so much time not seeing me and stuff. And look forward to more videos. Hopefully, I mean, obviously this is what I'm going for. And have a good night or day, whatever time it is you see this video. Alright, thanks. Bye.